All right, we are back, and oh my, somebody's been very busy. We're gonna get to this in a minute here, but man, oh man, there is a lot of new cosmetic mods, or I guess cosmetic is not what I should be saying. There's a lot of new product mods that are specifically relevant to what I'm doing in my series, and it's a bit crazy. So we're gonna look at those in a minute, but for now, we're back in the store. It's the same stuff. Not a whole lot has changed here because I haven't really been playing. I've been playing Diablo. But now I'm back and I want to kind of get back into this because I thought I had a lot more product to go through before. Boy oh boy. Boy oh boy, is there much more? There's much more. I thought I was making some progress. Not quite. So we're gonna be utilizing all this space. We're gonna need some more expansions for sure. It's about to get a little nutty. Well, I gotta try to get as much money as I can though. That's gonna be the issue right now. Is just trying to get enough money to actually get this stuff. Cause believe it or not, a ton of this stuff, even the stuff that's like pretty highly priced or whatever, the profit margins are still not amazing, which is a little problematic. I could start being really selective with the items that I add. Like, just if certain items just don't have a decent profit margin, just don't do it. But that feels a little underwhelming. But this is a little bit of a hindrance for me because, like, the shirts are the shirts. Like, I'm not really too concerned about that. But when it comes to the electronics, like the games and stuff, so this is $49.99. Profit margin is $15. This one's $29.99, but the profit is 13. See my dilemma? A little bit of an issue for me. And all of these have around the same amount of profit, which normally wouldn't be a bad thing, but seeing how drastic some of these price differences are, it's kind of putting a little throwing a little monkey wrench in my system here. But like this one, this is a good example right here. $59.99 for this, $16 profit. $117 for this, 21. That's nuts, man. Hmm. So what I'll probably have to do is just keep the really, really pricey stuff to a minimum. Like only keep like one box of that stuff on hand at a time. And if it runs out, it runs out. Because that stuff's not all that profitable. And I'll have to kind of laser focus on uh, the other products that are more reasonably profitable. So like all these, the 22s and 29s and 23s or whatever, like those are good. But you double the price, you make $2 more. Uh, what's up, Angry? What's up, Robert? So if you guys are wondering what I'm rambling about, I just discovered a little bit of a dilemma that's a little concerning when it comes to my profits and how much I've been making. To be honest, like once I get these things on the shelves, because I think what I need to focus on is actually getting everything on the shelf first, and then some of the more pricey and expensive items. Just like stop restocking. So that way I can like save on money. So if it's not like the $20, $30 products or whatever, now I don't know how that's gonna affect how much people buy, but something's got to give. Like I'm gonna have to do something because eventually these products are gonna start. They're gonna start making profit more difficult because I'm spending significantly more money for products that aren't making me more money, which is not usually how it works, by the way. Whoever made the prices and stuff for this did not factor that in. And I wager that's going to be an issue across the board. Um, I don't know how it's calculated. Like, do you get to set your own profit margins on products? How does that work exactly? My birthday is less than a week away. You can buy me this game. I'll get you this game for your birthday. Just let me know what day it is. I got you, Angry. I know that was probably a joke, but I'm serious. I can get this for you for your birthday. Um, okay, so that aside, that's gonna be a little thing that I put in the back of my head for now. We can't really we can't really dwell on that at the moment, but it is something that I'm thinking about because it's gonna have to be something that I think about. So we'll keep that in mind going forward and just try not to purchase the more expensive things when they run out. It's Tuesday? Okay. You're gonna have to remind me because I'm almost certainly going to forget. There's a fairly hefty chance that that is the case. If I can just get people to come in and just buy the stuff that I want. I wish somebody make a mod where people don't complain when you run out of stuff. Not that I don't know how much it really affects you though. I could I guess instead of like not selling them, I could just make them outrageously expensive just to secure a higher profit margin and to make sure that, people don't buy them as often. I mean, it'll probably upset some people, but I think that's a little bit of a better solution than just not buying them at all. I wonder why my frame rate started acting up as soon as I started streaming. It's probably because I usually reset my computer before I start streaming, but I didn't do it this time and probably gonna regret it. Okay, so for example, this one's 119. I could probably go 150. And that'll give me a much higher profit margin. Like, I just want to see, like, is anybody gonna buy this? This is the Majora's Mask game. Is anybody like? I know a lot of people are gonna complain, but there's got to be somebody who will buy it. You got a mod that speeds up time? Yeah. All right, where is that Majora's Mask game? It's right here. Okay, so these are at 150. There's only 4 left. This is the Pokemon one. It's at 240. Like, we know people are gonna complain. That's not a problem. I just want to know if anybody will buy it. Like, anybody's gonna do it. Because if some people will still find it, then we can just up the price heavily on the stuff that is not that profitable and just kind of go from there. Of course, that's going to be very tedious and it's going to take me a long time to do it, but Star Fox and Mario 64 out of stock. What's that? Paper Mario? $142. Let's see if somebody buys that super expensive copy of Paper Mario. Doom's not that bad. Like pretty much like anything like $35 and up, I'd have to like price outrageously to feel like I'm making some kind of decent enough profit for the more expensive things. Which, like I said, won't matter if nobody's buying them. We got so much product in here now, it's probably going to take a couple days to see if somebody's going to be silly enough to come in and actually make a purchase. I do have a little bit of a dilemma going on with this because I don't know if these have room, like have a spot up front. I can't really tell. There's just one box on a pallet, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's not a spot out here. It's just throwing me off a little bit. If I put this here, though, and somebody grabs the box, that means there wasn't a spot back here. I don't see anybody coming to grab this box, so there must have already been a spot out here. Where is it, though? That is the question. Because we definitely don't want to have to be unnecessarily doubling up on the pallets and stuff. That's going to cause us severe headaches later on. Nobody grabbed this box, which means that there is something out here, so these are just going to have to, I guess, just be depleted when they are. I want to justify getting the expansion to Diablo 4. I got like 32 bucks of cash back bonus in my Blizzard 4 wallet. I 100% endorse and support you getting the expansion for Diablo 4. 100%. I've been having more fun than I've had in this game since ever. And I'm already 4 characters in. I've just been bouncing back and forth between the 4 characters I got now. And there will be more coming. Was there? No, that was always missing. How much was Doom? Okay, so it doesn't look like anybody bought any Zelda or the Pokemon game. Hmm. I can't believe now that I'm playing modded, I have to think more strategically than I have when I'm not playing with mods. Wait, what is that? Star Fox? Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Okay, this is the one that had 2 spots. How much is this? I wish you can actually see the unit cost too. That's Star Fox 64. Boop-a-doo. Electronics. $69.99. Jeez, man. Okay. I'm thinking on firing it up for the free trial of the Paladin class. Give it a shot, man. Like I said, man, it's fun. I've been having the time of my life. Excuse me. All right. Guess we'll end the day. Uh-oh. We had a donuts and coffee. That's no good. The people demand donuts and coffee. 43, 43. All right, so this is all gonna have to probably be done in the computer. Doing it elsewhere is annoying. Doing it in here is gonna be annoying, but doing it not in here is really gonna be annoying. What are the upper limits, though? I wonder if ChatGPT knows. Let's see. ChatGPT knows. From what I could find, there doesn't seem to be a hard confirmed absolute minimum. Okay. Negative sales impact, 25 to 40, aggressive optimization, 10 to 25, strong profit zone. Below 40% likely starts to hurt traffic. Realistically, the community seems to hover from 30 to 39. That sounds about right. When trying to maximize profit. Okay, so we were on the right track at least. But there's at least a point with all of this stuff where the customers will be like, just no. You know, like there's no way I'm gonna buy this. That's what I really want to know. Because as long as they'll still buy it sometimes, that's good. But if they won't buy it ever, that's a problem. So we need like a case study. We need a not a case study, but we need like a an example shelf. Um all right. This will be our example shelf here. Let's get some of the more very expensive products. Because we know that these are going to be the ones that are going to cause us the most headaches. And I'm super worried about the consoles too. That's the other part that I'm really kind of worried about, because those are also supremely expensive. But if we make them crazy pricey, then don't have to worry about them flying off the shelf. At least don't come out. I guess that was bound to happen. Wait. All right. How many more of these do I have in the back? Why do I have so many of those? I guess I should have known they were going to restock them, judging from how many of them there were there. That was kind of my bad. All right, so there's no more of those, so we don't have to worry about them restocking these. These are already, these have already gotten restocked. Nope, don't you do it. Don't. He's coming. He's coming to do it. He's gonna do it. It's my fault. At least they're clearing out some of these boxes back here. All right, whatever. We're not gonna worry about it. We got our example shelf here. We're gonna put it like right here where it's way and easy to see, and we're gonna see if they buy this stuff. So this is 150 at 66%. Uh, 146. Okay, 146.50. Okay, 60%. This one right here, we're gonna put down to like 50%. So like 260, 53. Oh, 260, 260, 52%. 259. Okay, 50%. And then this one right here will drop to 40%, or will increase to 40%. So one, what was it? What was it? Just market price is 159. 180. 182. Nope. 181. 50. Okay. So we got something at 60%, we got something at 50%, and we got something at 40%. We'll see which one of these actually gets purchased. We got to figure out what this threshold is because, like I said, some of this stuff is going to have to be priced this way. There's no other way around it. If I want to be able to actually afford some of the other products and stuff, we're going to have to do it this way, or else it's going to be a problem. I mean, there's like the loans and stuff too, but that's not really going to cover, that's not really going to take care of the problem. That's just going to push the problem down the line. But we'll figure this out. I think all the t-shirts are fine. Like, I probably won't have to change the prices of the t-shirts because all the t-shirts are generally around the same price. So the profit margins being relatively equal, or like it's fine. Um, but the prices of all these games and stuff vary wildly. Uh, and for them to vary so wildly and the profit margins to be so similar is a serious issue. That's a bit of a problem. I wonder if I can. Probably not. Additional products. Yeah, there's nothing in here for that. I thought there might be some settings or something in there. Nope. No such luck. Okay, well, it be what it be. We'll see what kind of results our experiment yields. Okay, so she came up and she bought this one. This one was at 50. She did just grab that one, right? Majora's Mask. Oh wait, the Majora's Mask one was at 60. She still bought this at 60% markup? Okay, that's promising. Oh wow. Another person. Okay, that's good news. That's actually good news. I like to see that. They went for the most expensive one right out the gate. So people will still buy at 60%. And now we're making an actual profit, like something significantly more reasonable. Okay, well, now that we are equipped with that information, that's going to make our lives a little easier. Huh? Well, not really, because now I got to actually go in and price all this shit. They're not complaining, though. Like, nobody's complaining. They're just buying. The game devs were right, y'all. The games industry is cooked. The game devs were correct. Just make the game, they'll buy it anyway. You could price it whatever you want. GTA is going to be $300. Too many sheep are willing to pay. All right, 265, 265, 57, 266,
I'm paying what the label said. Nothing more.
267, 80, 75. It doesn't have to be exactly friggin'. What am I doing? That's fine. So we need to be up in the see. Okay, so now modders, if you're listening, yeah, we need a mod to help with pricing. We need a mod similar to the mod on Supermarket Simulator where you can like set a metric and just like apply that. So if you want like a negative 60%, or just let you be able to edit this. Like go in and just be able to click the sales impact and just switch it to negative 60 or something like that. Like something to make this easier. Because the only thing you can do is match everything to market price. I wish there was like a slider here or something that'll let you change everything to different things. You know, maybe switch everything to negative 30 or something like that. But literally just matching everything to market is not helping at all. As a matter of fact, what is the point of this button? Now that I'm thinking about it, like what is the purpose to ever even do this? I can't think of any scenario that you would want all of your stuff to be market price. Don't you make nothing at market price? 76. Well, you make barely anything at market price. Yeah, that's ludicrous. Don't know about that one, y'all. Yeah, they're buying these, so that's a good sign. That's going to be good for us going forward, which means that everything that's priced higher, instead of a $30 30 negative 30 baseline, we're going for a negative 60 baseline. That's where the money's at. And then everything else can be 30. I'd be glad when they clean this thing out. I don't like this. I like over order. Although, yeah, okay. I guess that makes more sense. I can actually see this and tell what's already. Yeah, all this stuff. All this stuff. Yeah, we got. All right. That makes more sense. We are already aware. Now that we can grab more boxes with our new pallet, which I love so very much. Go ahead and slide these over to the wall of shame. Get those out of the way. All right, let's close that. Okay, now that we have a solution to our problem, we just got to start implementing it. Okay, everybody's looking fine. We got 40 employees. What's up, Jazz? How are you doing today? Get some of those shirts. All the other shirts seem to be fine. Wrong. That one is not fine. Okay, so we are gonna have to do this the most boring and meticulous way possible, but gonna need to get done. I just wish there was a way that I could calculate. Oh, wait, hold on. I might actually be able to do this. Okay. Okay. How much is that? $65.99. So the market price is $59.99, and we're selling it for $65.99. Okay. 129.50. JB, what's up, man? All right, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta figure something out real quick. Okay, I think I figured it out. So let's see here. So this is 59.99. Oh, let's find something more expensive. The Paper Mario game. 129.99 times, is it 0.4? Hmm. So 129.99 plus 51. Okay. If I sell this for 180, no, that's way higher. Okay. So this is calculated a little bit different. $16. Holy crap. My profit is negative 103. All right. Let me take a screenshot of this real quick. I want to make sure I got this right. Because if I can just find an easy way to calculate it, then that'll make my life a little bit easier. I'm a lazy boy. I don't want to freaking sit here and do all this individually. All right, save this. Ah, okay. That's what I figured. So they're not their their sales impact is not based off of the actual percentage price of the product itself. Okay. So I need a formula to figure this out. Okay. Uh so the multiplier is 1.33. 1.33. Okay, that's that's easier. Okay, so let's test it out. Let's test it out. 189.99 times 1.33. 189.99. It's a little higher than I thought it was going to be. 256, 1.3, 246. All right, so apparently I'm just going to have to do this myself. I think it varies. Like I don't think it's actually the same thing. I think it's like different for every product. it doesn't seem to be like a strict kind of thing. I think it's going to be different no matter what you put in. So we're just gonna have to do this the annoying way. Okay, 225, 230. 32. Okay. And that's a $60 profit right there. Interesting. How do we even get to 232? That's 1.22. Interesting. All right, so what's next? Find another really expensive one and experiment with that. 129.99. 58, 129.99. Okay. All right. That kind of worked. 159.99. 159.99. 195. Okay. I figured out the formula. I figured it out. It's not 133, it's actually 122. And that seems to be relatively consistent. I don't know if it's totally consistent, but uh okay. Let's try it with the 69.99 games. 69.99. 69.99. Uh that would be 85. Yep. Okay. We're in business. This probably warrants a video. I think this probably warrants a video because I feel like this information would probably be useful across the board for people looking to adjust these numbers like this. But we don't know. Okay, so we don't even know if 60 is the, you know, as as high as people will go, Like we don't even know. We could go higher. This last Majora's Mask game here is at 60, but potentially 150, 152, 154. Too much. 153. Okay. So at 70%, we're at a 70% markup now. Well, technically, not really a 70% markup. I think that's inaccurate to say that. We're at a negative 70% sales impact. Um, 268. How much does this need to be? 280? Okay. Yep, 280 was right. 281. Okay. And this one here. No, I'm not gonna worry about that one because that one has a bunch of backstock. 181, 200. Okay. 190. Wait, one. Oh no, we need to go higher. 202, 203, 204. Okay. All right. So all these are at 70 now. Let's get any product that we happen to be missing or low on. Yeah, those are fine. Damn, all this shit's gone. Yeah, unless it's like completely out, we don't really need to. Okay, how are my money makers out here looking? They're still good. Uh, most of the clothes should be fine. Get one of these. Where are these going? They're supposed to be going to dock 1? Okay, they are going to dock 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and in the store. Most sold product, blue lemonade. Okay. Unavailable products, 19. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for found expensive, right? This is going to be our number that we need to pay extra close attention to because this is going to determine how many sales we're actually missing. And that's going to be going up, which we want it to. Well, we don't really want it to be going up like crazy, but there is a expectancy for it to do so with what we're currently doing. All right, so all these, just to double check, are at 70% now. I guess it stands to reason that sales impact is literal. And if it's literal, then as long as the sales impact isn't zero, I mean, isn't 100%, then that should mean that somebody out there will still buy it. If I am to take this literal. So if this says sales impact negative 30%, that means that on average, I'm probably going to get 30% less sales on this than normal. That would make the most sense, I think. So as long as it's not 100, then I think I would be fine. So I could potentially mark these up to 90% even. Um, and as long as people are still buying them, because the problem is we don't want people not to buy them ever. We just want them to buy them much less than they're buying them now. And we also want to make money on the purchases where they do buy them. See, now capitalism is starting to make a lot more sense. It's starting to make sense now. Supply and demand. All right. We're learning a real good economics lesson today, ladies and gents. All right. So let's go ahead and open up the store again. How much money we got in our money machines? All right. So let's go in here and while we let the store do its thing, let's mess with some more prices. So what's gonna be our cap? I think anything 69.99 and more. Anything under that, I think is fine. And we can go a little deeper with that later. Like if we need to go even lower than that, we can do that. But now let's just kind of shave a bit off the top and stick to anything above 69 or 69.99 and up. So first and foremost, what we can do is everything that is 69.99, since we already know what the markup is for that, everything that is, we can just go ahead and switch to 85. Oops, 58, 85. Because we already know that to be, well, I mean, maybe we could do 86. Nah, we'll do 85 is fine. Okay, we already got people complaining about stuff being too expensive, which is fine. We expected that. 69. 69. And this is gonna help our profits a lot. Like not, I don't think daily, like overall daily profits might not be that great, but profits in general will be good. Because right now, I think I've been shooting myself in the foot on most of this stuff. 85, 85, 85, 69, 99. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be higher than you expected. I wish I could like sort these. It's another 169.99. That's that Legend of Zelda game, the Minish Cap. 169.99. Do I have that? No, the stuff that's zero are things that I probably don't have in stock right now. Everything with a percentage next to it is stuff that I probably do. 84.99. 84.99. That's what, 103. 84.99. 103. 58%. How about 104.61? That works. We're not gonna be too picky about that. Okay. Pokemon Crystal. That's the one. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Let me look out here. It looks like they bought some more of those. This one's still at 30. Are you going to do a mod showcase and show us all the mods you have and how they work? Um, I think I did that already. Didn't I do a mod showcase already? I'm pretty sure I did that. Yeah, I think I got a video on my playlist of me doing at least all the mods that I'm currently using right now. What's up, Diesel? Yeah, I am still modding it up, and there are, oh my God. Speaking of, oh, actually, let's do this right now because I actually meant to do this at some point in the stream anyway. So let's do this. Let's take a break from the game for a moment. So, I've been making sure to go over and check the mod page periodically because this game has been getting mods now. Like they're starting to ramp up a little bit. And oh my God, I don't know if this person has been watching my videos or content. Because I was talking about that I was going to be doing specifically a lot of, electronics and stuff like that or whatever. And um Reynolds, this person, has been going completely insane with these mods. All of them are game related or electronic or nerd related. And there's so many. We got country themed game controllers, PS5 controllers. We got a full suite of Xbox controllers. We got a full suite of keyboards. We got a full suite of gaming mice. We got freaking gaming monitors. We got some more t-shirts here. We got K-Cup coffee makers, which I am including because everybody knows that nerds and geeks drink coffee. So I will be adding those too. We got Red Bull. This isn't by Reynolds, by the way, but we got Red Bull that we can put in our vending machines and our refrigerators. We got TV shows. Oh my God, and there's so much of them. I thought it was just the one. No, there's There's more. There's even more. Okay. I thought it was just the one. It's not. There's even more TV shows. There's like a million of them in there. Oh my god. It's crazy. It's crazy. We got chips. We got to have our junk food. We're gonna have a section for just like junk food and stuff. Have you seen they have retro rewind mods with real movies? Yeah, I seen that. I did see that. That's got to be a lot of work. We got Fallout 4 perk magazines. Stop. Oh my god, that's cool as okay. Okay, I'm a big Fallout fan. This is really cool. I like this. I will be getting that too, adding that to the fray. Assorted K cups for the Keurigs. Nice. What else we got? Fallout game and accessories. Look at this. Oh, and look at the way they shelf this. The way I okay, the way that they did this is brilliant. Whoever made this mod, slow clap for you. 24, they managed to get 24 on this shelf by stacking them this way. They put a whole bunch in the front and then they had them off on the sides. Dude, the worst thing you can do if you make one of these product mods is have a small shelf amount. If your product is like 4 to 8 items on a shelf, I don't care how cool it is. I don't like you. Like we got a problem. We need more items. 24, 12, perfectly fine. Anything below 10 is offensive. I don't care how big the product is. I just don't. It's a hassle. It's a hassle when there's too few items. Um I know we're trying to be realistic and stuff, but it's annoying to deal with. Uh all right, let's see. We got chips, Fallout 4 consumables, items and consumables. Like what? Okay, some of this stuff I don't recognize. Oh, they got Mirelurk meat, bloatfly meat, poached angler. They got the oh, come on, man. They won't. The dev that I've already talked to people who are close proximity to the devs of this game, and they make it a point. He said they're actually making it a point to not mess up the mods for this game. Oh, look at this shit. Dude, this is so cool, man. It's so much stuff. It's so much stuff, but it's so cool. I want all this stuff. I want everything. Uh a lot of the sports stuff I'm not that into because I don't really care or like sports, but everything else that's like nerd related, like look at this Lego stuff. These Lego cars. Yeah, I don't care about sports. Assassin's Creed collection. It's all the Assassin's Creed games. Just the PlayStation versions as look like. Yeah, people have been going crazy with these mods, man. I think I need to get that the one that lets you paint stuff too. Um the shelves, the painted shelves mod or whatever. I feel like I'm gonna need to grab that at some point so that way the store can get a little more color. But yeah, so if you guys thought this was gonna be like a super quick series where I was just gonna like grab a few things and it was gonna be like a tee hee hee tongue in cheek thing. I mean, that's kind of how I thought it was gonna go too. But we got so many products, it's ridiculous. Like this is gonna I think I'm gonna actually have to utilize the entire store. And it still might be it might not even be enough. I hope none of these mods clash with each other in any way. That's gonna be a little sad if that happens, but here's hoping. Okay, so nobody ended up buying these at the 70%. But we know that they have the capacity to do so. Oh wait, somebody bought these. These are not 70% though. These are 30. Um we do know that 60 is good though. We know that 60 is good. 70 might be pushing it a bit. I think we can live with 60. 60 puts us at a profit that's way, 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 way better than what we were dealing with. So, you know. All right. So the calculation is I think it's like a 22%, 122% or a 22% markup is what it really is to get a negative 60% sales impact. At least that's what my brain is telling me. The Mario Kart 64, Ocarina of Time is 73. So if I got this right, 73.99, 73.99. In order to get to 60, I would have to price this at like 91, right? It should be 90, 91. Let's try it. Let's try 90. Yep, that put me at 59. So 91 is 62. So just do 90. 90 was good. 90.2. There we go. That's 60. Okay. We have a formula here. Star Fox, 79.99. 79.99 for a Star Fox is 97.5. 97.5 to get to 60. Yep, there it is. Okay. All right. I love it when a plan comes together. All right. So we said 69.99 and up, so 59.99 games are fine. We just need anything 69.99 and up. 79.99 was 97.5. Okay. Those are already marked up. 56.99. 59. Sorry, I had to mute there because I was about to choke to death. What the hell? 73.1. 73.2. Okay. All right. 69.99. 69, 69, 69. All right. I think we've gone and marked up pretty much everything. Nope. Pokemon Gold. 84.99. That's another weird one. Okay. $94.99. 115.9. 94.99. 115.9. Okay. Uh oh, this one's too high. 159.99. 159.99. 195. 195 2. 5.2. And I think that's it. The rest of this stuff is that's the studio microphone for the actual game. The mouse and digital radio. I'm not even selling those. 59.99, 57. I don't have the Atari or that. I don't think I have this game. But that doesn't mean I can't price it right now. I can go ahead and price it so when I do get it, it will be priced already. 207.4. 207.4. That is a $47 profit. Gotta love it. 59. We do have the Game Boy Color in. That's 109.99. 134 2. 134. Okay. 69.99 for this one. It's 85. Oops. Why do I keep doing 58? I have Listexia. Oracle of Seasons. 84.99. Forgot how much that one was. 84.99 is 103.7. Got that even 60. The Game Boy Advance, I think we purchased in the ColecoVision. 139.99. 107.8 or 170.8. 114. 140.3. Oops, I got that wrong. Oh, 124. I did 114. Oops. 152. $152.5. Okay. Game Boy 109. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. 109 was 134.2. 34.2. I forgot to click apply on all of these. I'm just changing the price. See, I'm glad I thought about it because that was gonna be one of those scenarios where I changed all the prices and then was like, what happened? I freaking none of it saved because I'm stupid. Not today, game. Okay. Sassu's gonna rename his store Comic Con with these prices. Whoo boy. But like it's starting to make sense now. Like it, like I still don't like the fact that this stuff is so expensive, but like when you look at when you don't factor in profit margins, you can see how people end up leaving a shit ton of money on the table unintentionally. It's 219.99. It's 268.4. 268.4. All right, I think that's everything that I currently already have in the store. Well, that's all the electronics in oh, that's all the electronics at least. I'm not doing the shirts because I think the shirts are fine profit wise. Uh, the toys and candy. I think there were some things in here that were crazy price, like um, yeah, all this the 24s, the 17s, and 27s, like all that stuff is cool. But the I think the anything here 49.99 and up probably needs to go up. Yeah, we'll do this we're not going to do this right now because I'm already well, I mean, I'm acting like I'm pretending like it makes a difference on whether or not I'm doing this or doing something interesting like there's going to be more people here or not depending because that is literally not a thing. Like it doesn't matter what I'm doing. So, I need to just do whatever. But we need more of this. We need more of that. Okay. Okay. Just topping some of this stuff off. All right, that should be good. What's up, Buck? What's up, Lion? Satsu's been a busy boy. I'm wondering what these analytics are gonna look like. How many people are gonna say stuff is too expensive? We had two people, I think, the last day, so it's gonna get a little crazy coming up here soon. Wait, why is this one still 70? 187.
I can't find what
Oops.
I'm looking for.
Oh, that's not the market price. The market price is 119. What am I doing? 146.3. Is this one still? No.
This is too pricey for my budget.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get out the way. Get out the way, you fool. You can be doing less complaining about my prices and more buying other things. All right, all the shirts are fine. There's no shirts that like stand out crazy as far as price, except for maybe like this one. This one's like 40 something. That's a little high, I think. All right, we're gonna get a lot of people complaining about pricing, but it kind of is what it is. There's a method to the madness, by the way, guys. I'm doing this for a reason, so please bear with me. All right, so I want to at least get some new product before this stream ends. We got to get some new stuff. And if we go here to out of stock and out of stock, we should be able to see all the stuff we don't have. This is something we actually do have. We just don't have any in the store. Wait a minute. Does that mean that somebody just bought that last one? Yes, it does. Okay. Works for me. All right. That's why I was showing up here, because somebody just bought it. So next up, I think, are the consoles, because I'm pretty sure I bought all the games. I'm not excited about the consoles. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And we might actually have to expand a bit if we're going to start doing consoles, because we don't have room. Oh, it's time to do some growth. Oh shit. Look at this. These are cheap. I thought I was a little further along than this. Oh, I stopped because of the upper floor shit. All right. Well, we going in. Let's get it. We about to buy. We just going in. Like, we ain't even playing. All right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We'll have to check, because my game is completely broken after I added the retro mod. I had the UK products and it all worked well. So yes, I need to check. Yeah, delete. Have you deleted the retro one completely yet? Because you need to make sure that you delete that mod completely, like everything that's associated with it and stuff like that. And you're kind of gonna have to like start over from scratch with the installation, because you don't want to leave anything there and be trying to mess with the file. Just like delete it completely and then start from square one to try to install it. I know one of the things is they had like a folder inside of a folder inside of a folder inside of a folder for you to put the thing in there, and that was a little weird to me. I'm like, some people are probably going to get confused, because there was one that said like product and another one that said like product mod or something. I'm like, this is probably going to trip somebody up. I have to look at it again to see what was going on with that. But as long as you drag them and drop them into the correct file, then there shouldn't have been a problem, unless that other mod that you downloaded is somehow conflicting with the new one, which is a problem that hopefully I don't run into installing other mods going forward. Product mods, that is. All these things should have their own like unique IDs and stuff. Like there shouldn't be any crossover that messes anything up. I would hope, right? One can only hope. Okay. Oh, there's a game here we didn't get. Was it Pitfall? Hmm. So some of these have 6 in the box as far as consoles go. Some of them only have 3. I'm probably gonna start with all the 6s. The Nintendo Switch has 9. That's nice. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. But you know what? We gotta do it. We gotta do it. This is what we signed up for. what I signed up for. Okay. I think we can. Ground floor. Okay, so this is moving back down to the ground floor. Ground floor. Ground floor. Ground floor. Upper. Upper. Oof, that was a lot of money. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay, this, yes. Okay. That's kind of what I was looking for there. Ooh, I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited. I have deleted the whole game and all the mods, and it's still broken. The unloaders is a problem. I can't end my day, and sometimes I quit the game. I have deleted the whole game. Did you verify your files? Because sometimes if you delete a game, it doesn't necessarily get rid of all the files. You have to manually go in there and do it yourself. So you have to manually go in and delete all the save files and everything. Well, maybe not the save files. I don't know if you want to like completely lose your save file, but you do have to go in and delete all the data. But if you don't want to do that yourself, you can verify your files through Steam, and that'll clean it up for you and make sure there's nothing there that shouldn't be there. And usually that fixes it. If verifying your files doesn't fix it, then you're gonna be struggling for options to go forward from there. That usually does it. Oh, look at all this space we got. Oh man. Okay. I'm kinda giddy about all the space we got. Okay, I'm painting these. Now we need to get the red carpet paint. Whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Decorations. Select. Ta-da. I wish the mod to easily change the paint and stuff worked properly, because it doesn't. Oh, I think they updated it the last time. I gotta check out the update and see if they fixed it. Oh yeah. All right, we got plenty of room for all the consoles now. We just gotta buy a shit ton of shelves. We're gonna need it. Like this, the shelves are gonna be like, it's gonna be crazy. You guys are gonna see. It's gonna be nuts. My unloaders get stuck. I'm so far in the game. I kept all the downloads. I just want to restart everything after I watched your video on how the mods work. The speed mod doesn't work? Hmm. Yeah, it was working. Well, as you can see, it's working fine for me. Um, yeah, I don't know. I always feel bad when people ask me about like troubleshooting when it comes to mod stuff, because like, you know, when I install these mods, it's literally drag and drop. I download the mod, I drag it and drop it into where it's supposed to go, and then I play the game, and it works. And people are like, "It's not working," and I'm like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Did you drag and drop it? Because that's all I do. There's nothing else. So it's like, they're like, what am I doing wrong? I'm like, I'm not sure. But then you don't want to like offend people or make it sound like they're not doing the thing, so you don't want to like assume that they just did it wrong, like maybe something's going on with their computer. But I'm just like, I can't, it's hard for me to help because all I did was just drag it into the folder and it worked. I didn't do anything special, so a little bit of a tricky thing to navigate trying to help people out. Okay. Oop, there we go. All right, so we definitely... How are we going to do the aisles, though? Like, how's this going to work? Obviously, we're going to have, like, stuff up against the walls, but I want to try to avoid... I want to try to avoid, like, the thing I usually do. I think just having some aisles is fine. Like, we don't need to get crazy fancy with this stuff. Well, first off, let's line up this wall over here. This will be a good starting point. If I start thinking about this shit too much, it's going to take me all day. And we don't want to do that. Wait, I thought R was... Oh, no, R is return. E is... Okay, I was just pressing the wrong button. So, oh man, I am... Here we go. We're going to put ourselves in a situation here. Eventually, I'm gonna have to categorize all these games. Like that's the part I'm kind of dreading. That's gonna come up at some point, and I'm gonna need to get on that. But we're gonna cross that bridge when we get to it. Man, look at all these video games. All right, these can kind of stay where they are. Maybe we can, okay. We can kind of keep the trend that we got going on here with the aisles going this way. Because what I want to avoid is I don't want things facing in kind of a direction that I can't really see them. If that makes any sense? Man, this is gonna be a project, man. But that's good, because that means I got game to play. Like, just thinking about the scale right now of how much products we're going to have ultimately in this store by the end of all this is kind of nuts, man. It's actually a little crazy. Oops. I do not understand why players on Discord mods even like realism or wait. Now that's a video game store. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. If this store was real, would you shop there? I would have probably said yes before my price changes. Before the price changes that I just made, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, I'd shop here. After those changes, I don't know. I'd probably go look. I'd probably look around. But I don't know if I'd buy anything. Store's a little rich for my blood. The dev said he would make the vehicle slippery. In this game? Why would he do that? But what does that mean? Yeah, what the fuck does that mean? Why would you want to do that? What the hell? That sounds like a terrible idea. Yeah, I'm voting thumbs down. 2 thumbs down on that idea. We absolutely do not want that. I don't, at least. No, thank you. Should I do them this way? Oops. I keep pressing R for some reason. I'm trying to press E, but maybe we should put like a gap the size of at least one of these in here. Like if we lock that in, then lock that in, and then move that, that's like a gap in between the aisles. Is that enough of a gap? Would you feel comfortable walking through here as a customer? That seems a little tight, right? He said he has to add realism for every aspect of this game. I don't... Why? I don't think that's necessary. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. I feel like he could be focusing on much better things than that. That doesn't sound like something that I would focus on. Especially if nobody's asking for it. And I'd be very surprised to find out that people are asking for that. That doesn't sound like energy he should be, or something he should be allocating energy into. Now, I mean, I guess it would be one thing if people are, like, if people are asking for it, then, I mean, I guess you got to give the people what they want, but, like, who is asking for the vehicles to be more annoying? Like, could you make the vehicles more irritating? I don't think they're annoying enough. Like, what? Who? We must stop these people. Whoever this is requesting that the vehicles become more annoying. We need to stop them at all costs. We can't let this happen. Ooh. Okay. I think I just figured out how to like distance these uh like perfectly. So they're like the perfect kind of distance away from each other. Oh wait, that wouldn't work. We gotta that and then this. Okay, so these are toys, so we're gonna leave the toys where the toys are. Um, I guess the board games count as toys too, so maybe we won't keep those over there. We need to buy more shelves. That's what we need to do. We need more furniture, furniture, furniture. We need 1,000,000 shelves, 1,000,000,000,000,000 shelves. All the shelves for you and your mama. All right. Shut her down. Where's my new favorite toy? Oh, there you are. uh, we'll put these right there. Bye-bye, truck. I love this thing. All right. Here we go. It's a me, a Mario. Hmm. Yeah, I think this gap is a little too. It's a little too tight. We're gonna want more room. Maybe 3 blocks, 3 bricks. That's a little more. Maybe one more brick. One more brick. Okay, yeah, that feels not too these aren't aligned though. Oh boy, here we go. Well, actually, let's move this up some. We don't want it to be too close to those. Okay. That feels right, I think. Which means these are gonna have to move over a little bit. Oh boy, you're doing it again. Spacing doesn't matter that much. You're being obsessive about it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I mean, I guess at the end of the day we need to see what it is that he's trying to accomplish, like what he really like what's the point? Um we'll find out. Okay. Perfecto. Okay, that's good. That's good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are those too close? Is that too close? Nah, right? That's enough. It's fine. It's fine. I hear some people use controllers for vehicles. I was actually gonna try to play this game with the controller when I first booted it up because I was playing Diablo and I always play Diablo with controller. So when I sat down to play, I naturally just picked up the controller and I'm like, oh wait a minute, I'm not playing Diablo. I'm playing this. I think I did before they like fully optimized the controllers. I was like trying it out. I don't really know. I'm okay with it. I feel like I'm not. That's my immediate feeling. It's just like, I don't know. Yeah, I like the better mart, the WASD strafing kind of thing. The this being able to move like this. This is I like this. This makes my life easy. The actual vehicle mechanics make me want to punch children, and I that's not a good thing to do. So I don't like when devs make me want to do that because it sucks. I'm not playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm playing fucking whatever the fuck simulator I'm playing at the time. I don't be wanting to do that. Although I could imagine that driving does feel much better on controller than it does on mouse and keyboard. The actual forklift, that is. I can actually see that being a thing, that it feels better on controller. That don't mean I want to fucking do it. That don't mean that I want to do it. Because I don't, and I won't, so you can't make me. Why am I feeling like these aisles are a little claustrophobic? You know what? I think I should have. Okay. The way that I measured this is not how I intended to do it. Okay. I think what I was trying to do was this, and then. Oops. Yes, that's what I was trying to do. Okay. That that actually is much better. There's way more room there. Okay, yeah. I did that wrong. So, just to recap. And then this one was supposed to be. Oh, can it? There we go. And then okay, yeah, that's much better. Way better. Okay. How does driving vehicles in this game compare to Grocery Store Simulator? Grocery Store Simulator. Could you drive vehicles in Grocery Store Simulator? There was just that push cart, right? There was no, I don't think there was any vehicles in Grocery Store Simulator. There was just like a push cart that you had, if I recall. The trucks would like show up and drop stuff off, and then you had like a cart that you can put the stuff in. And also too, man, that cart, the cart that they had in Grocery Store Simulator was pretty good too. Even though that game, you know, overall as far as quality goes is kind of below standard, and it's now abandoned and nobody cares about it anymore. That was a pretty good mechanic. The way that they implemented that, I think, was fairly successful. I don't know what happened to the dev team in that game, but they no longer seem to be working on it. I don't think there was like an official announcement or nothing. They just haven't done anything with it. Okay, this spacing is way better. This feels way better. I don't know what the hell I was doing before, but it was not the correct thing. Whatever it was wrong. And now we have found the path to righteousness. We shall do things the correct way now. They just announced Smoke Shop Simulator. Oh, I actually got a game in my inventory that's like a tobacco shop simulator. I think it's done too. The 1.0 came out and it's a full game. I just I haven't played it yet. Okay, I'm really feeling this. I feel like we're on to something here, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like we're making magic right now. Although these aisles right here are just kind of irking me. It's like having this flat back with nothing there. That kind of bugs me a little bit. But I also don't really want product to be facing this way on this side either. So I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's gonna have to be fine, or I'm gonna lose my mind. It's gonna have to be fine, or I'm gonna lose my mind. We're just gonna keep it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything is cool. No need to freak out. Okay. Alright, so we won't need like end caps on these, but we will put end caps down here. And then maybe extend a little more shelving down here. It may seem like the shelves that I'm buying is like overkill. It's like, how much more product could it possibly be? You'd be wrong. You'd be very wrong. There is so much more. So many more products. It's actually kind of nuts. We haven't even scratched the surface. All right, where's my doobly dang? There you go. My favorite little dolly. Still can't put enough boxes on these. It's never enough. No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Grocery store sim had forklift dumpster. Oh, yeah. I never bought the forklifts, though, because I didn't care about it. But now that you mention it, I think I do recall forklifts being a thing. I didn't use them, but I vaguely remember now that they might have been a thing. Hmm. Should we... Do you ever want to just, like, go to the corner? I feel like that's never a good idea. Eh. There's like this weird gap, though, right there that makes me deeply uncomfortable. Deeply uncomfortable. Yeah, Sal Yang, I don't know if you were here when I did it, but I went over to the mod page live on stream and we looked at all the new mods and stuff that were coming out. And I got real pumped about the computer monitors and the mouse and keyboards and all the other wonderful goodies that I saw. You're not gonna go there, are you? Nope. We're gonna have to move these these things down a little bit, which is fine. But I kind of wish they weren't in my way right now. Also, hold on. We could actually pull one of these off. Those mods just came out. Yes, yes they did. And they look cool as hell. I'm excited to check them out. Whenever the fuck that's gonna happen. Don't ask me when. I gotta buy all the product and the mods that I got now, and God knows how long that's gonna take. Yeah. Okay, that works. So all these are fine. Walls are covered. Now we can start moving stuff down here a little bit. I think, oh, that's not what I thought it was. I think for this part over here, we can kind of keep what we had going. That's a little sus. These are gonna have to move, so I don't really want these to be that close to the, or do I? Do I want these to be that close to the escalator? We could, like, just turn this into a walkway, I guess. Are people gonna get like stuck? I don't know. I think so. Hmm. And then we can put more end caps there, I think. Or maybe more of the candy things here. Yeah, that works. We can deal with that. How do I put this back in the... There we go. All right, so this is looking good. Where? Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing whatever I was doing with this. You can sit right here, right out of my way. Okay. We're kind of encroaching a little bit on the clothing area over here, but I think we're fine. These are gonna have to move over a bit so we can get the end caps to work properly. On the other side, I don't know if we want to just like lock these in like this. It could work. Just like that. A little bulkier than it was before, but I mean that's fine. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Everything is kind of jumbled and all over the place right now, but that's because I'm not really organizing all this stuff at the moment. I'm just getting the shelving and stuff where I want it to be ahead of time, so that way I can kind of plan ahead. But the consoles are going to be a bit of a that's going to be a bit of a task, so we got to prepare ourselves. All right, so we got at least a general layout going out here. So let's actually, these are the grocery shelves, yeah. They're the only ones that you can use. I've tried all the other ones. Except for like the toys and candy one, there are some toys that you can get that do actually go on these shelves, but they're specifically only found in the toy and candy section. Speaking of, do I have all the toys and candy? Oh no, I don't. I do, actually. I guess I do. What was I looking at? There was something else. Are all consoles available in the mod? A lot of them are. Um, I don't know about all, but they basically covered mostly everything. All right, so we want stuff that's like 6 and up. We don't want anything that's less than 6 as far as boxes go. Okay, so GameCube, Nintendo Switch, Switch to Virtual Boy, Wii, Wii U, Xbox, Xbox 360. Famicom, PlayStation, PlayStation 2. That's 4. 6. I feel like I probably shouldn't be getting this many. We'll do 16 since that's how many can fit in the truck. We'll leave it at 16. Storefront? Oh, we could do the storefront now that we got room. Yeah, well, yeah, let's do the storefront. I usually wouldn't do this, but I got this new thing. So this actually works. Just call me Rena. Where are you getting the mods from? The Nexus? Yes, I am getting the mods from the Nexus. And thank you for giving me a name to call you right away and not making me try to figure it out because, boy, would that have been a task. Wait, whose car is this? Is this my car? Why is this car in the parking lot? This is a nice car. Is this mine? Or is this his? Are you pretending to be homeless? Is this your car? Where'd that guy go? Oh, he's not here. Oh, is he asleep? Will HTML for food? That's funny. That's funny. All right. All right. We got consoles. Oh, one more. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I love this thing. I love this thing. It's so friggin' good. I'll move you out of the way. Okay. All right. Let's get a little thematic here so that way we don't have to do this later at least. Let's start with the Nintendo stuff. So let's do the Wii U and the Wii. Okay, so 6 in the box, 6 on the shelf. All right, so if we're doing 6, I feel like, because some of this stuff is 12, right? That's 16. Have you tried doing a square with the shelves where the end of the shelf is exposed on one side and touching the back? Uh, I think I know what you mean. Hold on. You mean like this? Like it's like pushed in instead of like that? Because I think that'll work on one side, but I don't think it'll work on the other, which is why I didn't do that. Because I thought that would look nice too, where it's like concave or whatever. Is that the word I'm looking for? Because that looks nice. I think that looks cool, but it's kind of hard to get it perfect, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Now take the next outside one and put it to the edge. Put the one back. Okay, you already lost me. I'm on. I, all the way in. This one back all the way in is what you're saying? This one back in here? Okay. We would need to see a picture, I think. I think I kind of get what he's saying, but like, I don't know if these are going to be able to. Now take the far outside and move it so it's touching the back of the one you just placed. This one? Move Pac-Man out of there completely. Like, I'm trying to visualize what he asking for. Wait, you know what? I wonder if this is just me, a me thing. I'm wondering if this will fit here. No, okay. Kinda, but not really. Take Tecmo and put it so it touches the first one you moved. This one? And put it here? Oh, it won't. There we go. Turn it 90 degrees. Do customers complain about not having vanilla products? Yeah, they do. Unfortunately. Are you talking about like man, I'm trying to like, but you gotta understand, like I'm stupid. So like and also I'm a visual person. Like if like explanations are not cutting it for me right now. Oh crap. Oh, hold up. The reel gets stretched. Just walked into the room. Oof. 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 I couldn't pass that one up. Let me take a drink real quick. Mm. Okay. So like this or like this. Oh, you meant like this? No. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. Right here. Right there. Like kind of like here. You just touch them up. All right. All right, let's see here. I'm trying, man. I was trying. Now at this point I'm just like, "Oh, I didn't know you can rotate it like that." Okay. Anyway, now that I just fucking jumped through all those hoops, we're gonna put this back the way it was. At least for now. Like I tried. I wish these was what game was it that I was playing that kind of allowed you to do it like this. Was it Supermarket Simulator? It was probably Supermarket Simulator. Where'd the other one go? Wait, what? Was this the one? This wasn't the one, right? I feel like that wasn't the one. Where'd the other one go? Okay, maybe I think I'm tripping. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was doing before I'm so easily distracted. God, I just went on a whole ass side quest. Okay. Oh, so what I was saying is we're gonna have like a minimum of 12 on the shelf, but is 12 enough? Is what I was trying to ask. Uh, where's the? There we go. There's the Wii. I feel like if I'm gonna be like increasing the prices and stuff on these, then 12 is gonna have to be enough. Oh, that's there's no way there's a Switch 2 in there. Yeah, okay. Likely story, bro. That box is way too tiny to have a Switch 2 in there. Where's the original Switch? Did I get the original Switch? Oh, no, I don't think I did because I did. Never mind. Never freaking mind. Okay, so these fit 6. But see, this is deceptive because last time I think 12 would be okay with the prices. I think so too. I think so too. I just want to I want to make sure that I don't have to like my people aren't like running out here every 10 seconds trying to restock shit, you know? See, this one has 4 and I distinctly remember going out of my way to not try to get the ones with 4. See, this is going to need like the whole thing. And this is what I was saying, like, it may look like I had enough room to do what I was trying to do. But that probably isn't the case. Some consoles you chose not to buy was a little... Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get them all, but I have a plan going on right now. There's like a little system. A method to the madness, if you will. DualShock. Okay, there's the GameCube. Okay, I feel like the GameCube can actually fit 9. But that still warrants 2 shelves, I think. We're probably going to do a minimum of 2 shelves for everything, to be perfectly honest, but... And PlayStation 6. Okay. Are they going to have pop figures for this game? I don't know. If somebody makes the mod... I'm sure somebody thought about it, and if they ain't thought about it, they're probably in the process right now. I wouldn't be surprised. Xbox. I have never owned an Xbox. Fun fact. Nor have I ever desired to. But I did know a lot of people who had one. This is still Nintendo. I got Xbox One. Oh my god, that box is dingy. What happened? A little dark. The Virtual Boy. Look at this box. It's all colorful. Look at the picture in the link. There's a link? Where's the link? Oh, that link. Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? Oh. Oh, I see. Oh. Huh. All right. I think I vaguely like I can see it now, so is that gonna work though? I don't think it is. Yeah, you might not be able to. Oh wait, no. It's like this, right? I don't think these are the right size to do this. God damn it. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Okay. I feel like my brain is not comprehending this properly. Because I'm definitely looking at it and I see what it is, but like my brain is not, it's not processing this. So this should go here, right? But how is, uh, oh, oh, okay, hold up. I don't know why my brain wasn't allowing this to, oh, damn it. Oh, come on. Lock in, lock in. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh man, dude, my brain was just like, how do I geometry? Yeah, that looks cool. that looks that looks cool. I like that. That's actually really nice. Okay, look, y'all already know how stupid I am. Okay, all right. Like, I don't hide it. Oh, I found the other shelf. I found the hidden shelf that I was looking for before, the Pac-Man one. I didn't know where it went. Okay. Yeah, I'm not shy about revealing my power level to you guys cuz it's kind of hard to hide. The only thing I don't like about this is the fact that it doesn't snap intuitively. So I have to do it myself, which is a little annoying, but I do like the way it looks better than it did before. Don't put yourself down. It's difficult getting it just from an explanation. Don't worry, you will be enlightened if you start watching me more frequently. Trust me. There's 10 years of history of me being just completely fucking. It's because like I can't visualize things well. Um because my brain is literally just like channel 3 all the time. It's just LaCroix. um so it's hard for me to grasp things with just an explanation, or if I'm just reading something. I'm a visual learner first and foremost, but like otherwise I can't autonomously control what happens in my brain. I need something to like force the issue for me. And some of the most simplest things that would normally come to other people takes me a little while to kind of put together because I can't visualize things well. Channel 3 means nothing to me. I live in Australia. Well, whatever the channel was on your TV where you turned it to and it was just the static. That channel, whatever that means for you in Australia. I don't know what the equivalent is. Oh my god, these are not even close to like aligned. Yeah, this is gonna be a. Okay, you know what? I got distracted again. Okay, so easily distracted. We got like all the Nintendo stuff on like one shelf here. I like the video since you put up with my BS. Put up with your BS. I mean, okay, if that's how you're gonna interpret it, I'll take it. But I feel like it was the other way around. I feel like it was the other way around. But if you're gonna be generous enough to let me get away with that, that's totally fine. Because boy, oh boy, I would have been losing it in the chat. Like, bro, what is wrong with you? I sub seems like a fun channel. Appreciate it. You're gonna like it here. We have fun. Let's see here. We also play a lot of games like this. So hopefully you're into that. They're not the most exciting games ever, but I do get really into them. So okay, so we were gonna put end caps on these, but I don't even know what's gonna be in them. The prices on these things are crazy. So if we hit this on market, we're making a $10 profit. Could you imagine for a moment? Could you imagine for a moment buying a PlayStation 3 as a store trying to make a profit and making $10 off the sale? $500 purchase and you made $10 off the sale. Even at 10% markup. That's crazy. But anyway, we want a negative 60 sales impact, so we're gonna have to do some math here. The market price is $499.99. $499.99. So we're gonna have to price this at 610. Damn. Damn. Does your store sell Megastore Sim yet? Yes. Yes, we do. It's on Nintendo 64. Where is it? There it is. Can you crouch in this game? No, you can't crouch. I don't think so. You can jump, though. Why can you jump? Satsu will be like, thank you for the $5. Look, are you making fun of me because I'm poor? Because I definitely would take it. All right, let's see. Okay, we got. Oh my Jesus, is that real? $10, $90, $90. Fuck me sideways. Okay, 879. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Nope. Nope. Okay, so this one's gonna be a little higher. I don't know. This one's on a little bit different of a tax bracket. Uh, oh wait, did I do that right? Okay. And 73. It says 1073, but that's too much. We don't want it at 75. How about 1025? And 10? Oops. I tried to do. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. Okay, so how about just a thousand? Maybe 1,000 is too much. 65 is not bad, but okay, that's a little better. Okay, so how did we get what was the actual percentage changed because the number was dramatically higher? Oh, no, it didn't. I just put in the wrong price. The market price is 7.99. Oh my God, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Okay. I I was looking at the yeah. I wasn't looking at the market price. Oopsie doopsies. Okay, so this one is 149. The market price is 149. I have to actually look at the market price. 182. Actually 183. 183. There we go. Now that we're actually paying attention, the prices are looking correct. Okay. It's funny what you can accomplish when you pay attention. All right. Market price for this is 299, not 289. It's 299. Okay. 299, that's 366, I believe. 366. There we go. I know, right? That's what I was saying. I'm like, holy crap. Who, who? I just turned into a fucking owl. What the fuck? Okay. Uh, ignore me for a moment there. Just had a moment. Oh God. Is it? Oh yeah, it's definitely past the 2 hour mark because I am losing it right now. What black magic are you using to get to 60% straight away? It's you have to figure out the amount of percentage that you have to multiply it by. So basically it's the market price times 1.22. So I'm assuming that translates to 122%. So it's a 22% markup. Or at least that's how my brain interpreted it. We figured that out earlier. So 289. That's not the market price is 299. So this one is also 366. No problem. That's what I'm here for. I like to help out. Okay, 499. 499. 609. 610 is what we're looking at here. Okay, and 289. We just did a 289, didn't we? I feel like we just did. I don't store information, so we're gonna calculate it again because science. 354. 354. Nope, that's not it. Because it's 299. You dingus, you did it again. You done did it again. Okay, so 365, 366, 366. There we go. Matematicas. 549. 559. That's crazy. 559. 683. Boop-a-doo. 224. Nope. 234. 234. Uh-oh. Hold on. I messed up. I gotta clear this out. 234.99 times 1.22. Okay. Yeah, my calculator like freaked out. Just like I don't know what that was about. 287. Will you plan on using the sports clothing, drinks, and phone cases for this store? Yes. Some of the stuff. Some of the stuff that is still in like the real stuff I will be using too. So like a lot of probably all of the electronics and stuff. And some of the other items that are already in the game on top of mods too. 334. 324. No, 334. 334, that's right. 334. 409. Okay. The mods that I'm currently using are here. So we have additional products, which is the product mod. I'm using box pocket mod, and that's the mod that I use to pull out a box instantly. That is the same box as whatever I'm looking at. I have easy paint selector, but this mod doesn't work unless they updated it. They may have updated this mod and they may have fixed it, but as it stands, this version of the mod does not function. Hand truck capacity. Wait, I still have this on? Okay, this mod doesn't matter. This was a mod that let you carry more stuff on the regular dolly, but this mod they deleted this off the Nexus. It doesn't even exist anymore. Super Stalker, which makes my stalkers move faster. I have Time Lord, which is how I'm speeding up time in the game to make things go faster. And Time Stamp? What is this? I have no idea what this is. I don't know what timestamp is. I don't remember even downloading it. Do you use other mods as well as the ones for extra You mean like other product mods? At the moment, no. This is everything you see in this game, all these games, this is all one mod. This is all one mod. Everything in here is this was all one big gigantic mod. I haven't downloaded any other individuals yet. Yeah, everything, every item that's a new thing that's not in the game. This is all one thing, one mod, and that's why I downloaded it first because I'm like, go hard or go home. Get the biggest one because it was all thematic for what I was trying to do anyway. So it kind of just worked out. So, and do you have mods that don't work once the game is updated? As far as I can see, thus far, this game or the devs of this game have gone out of their way to make sure that they do not interfere with mods during updates. That doesn't mean that the mods themselves don't update, or that doesn't mean that the mods themselves can't break. But what I'm saying is the devs for this game, at least the contact that I know that knows the dev, says that they are going out of their way to make sure that they're not interfering with mods. I don't know if that's 100% true, but the game has been updated twice since I downloaded this mod pack, and I've had no issues. So, as far as I'm concerned, this game is mod friendly, which is great because I cannot for the life of me understand why devs are so hostile to modders, especially in games like this. It makes no sense, but that's a conversation for another day. All right. Did we price everything? Oh shit. Okay. I was trying to grab a box. Okay, so all right. Okay. 249. 249.99. That's 305. I used some mods for Supermarket Sim, and the mods kept breaking with each update. Yep, same here. This was a supermarket simulator channel for a while, and I was covering mods on that channel for probably an entire year, and that was like the big thing. Is every major update, I had to make a new updated video on what mods are working this time, which ones survived the purge, and it was annoying to say the least. Um, I had a lot of fun and a lot of time spent playing Supermarket Simulator. So I'm a little soft-hearted when it comes to it sometimes, but they really fucked up that game. And it at the end of the day, when it all came out and it was like this is the game now, it wasn't worth it. They all that time for them to just crash and burn. It's kind of sad, but they did it to themselves, so whatever. I went back to vanilla. Even vanilla sucks. Like the the harsh reality is that Supermarket Simulator's biggest weakness, in my opinion, is that their restockers are so terrible that it makes the game unplayable. I could probably overlook all of the other BS in that game, but what I cannot overlook is without mods, the employees, specifically the restockers, are borderline useless. They can't do the job. Even with mods, they struggle to do the job. Like even if you speed them up, you put them all on double speed and keep them that way, they still can't do the job. Like they still have a hard time keeping up. They are by far some of the worst employees in any game that I've played like this. They're just terrible. And it's mainly because they can't carry more than one box at a time, which, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna stop because y'all already know how I feel about that game. They hurt my feelings. And now I'm jaded. All right, 179, 189. 189, 231, 232. There we go. They had so much potential and they just threw it in the trash. uh, 389, 399.99, 399.99, 470, 488. Here we go. Doo-doo-doo. Wish I knew someone who would make a mod for me for this. You know, I talked about this earlier. I said this earlier. If there's going to be any mods being made for this game, can I request a mod for the pricing page to be able to like just set shit to 60%, and instead of having this match all to market, which is a completely worthless freaking button, to have something like that's like that where you can set the percent and it just sets everything to the sales impact percentage or whatever. Like that would be great. That would be wonderful. Because as it stands right now, pricing is a pain in the butt. This is annoying. I would be eternally grateful to somebody that made this process that I'm doing right now a little easier. They had the one for Supermarket Simulator was really good, but you know, we don't talk about that game. Except I just did for like 10 straight minutes. 244. Oh shit. Oops, hold on. Oh my god. Uh that that was gonna be devastating. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if you noticed that, but when I just put in that outrageous number, the sales impact was 99%. The negative sales impact, it wasn't 100. It was 99%. So somebody take a mental note of that cuz that might come up later. That might come up later, I think. Okay. All right, so we got new consoles in. I want to see how they look on the shelf, all pretty full and stuff, with all the stuff on there. So we need to order one of each. I bet if you message the dev, they would add that correction to the game. Well, if you guys have been following me for a while, or following me playing this game for a while, it seems like a lot of things that I end up suggesting finds their way into the game at some point. So I wouldn't be surprised. There are several things that I specifically asked for that showed up in updates, and I'm just like, But then again, you know, I'm sure other people asked for those things too, but I do know that there is somebody who watches my videos regularly that also is in that knows the dev. So okay. Was that all the thing? Is this 16? I can't really. Oh, it is. It's 16. Okay. Dock 1, and now we just gotta put these things in their home now. Doop doo. Oh, you're talking about for are any of you testing? Are you any of you in the testing build? No, I don't usually I don't unless there's a specific reason, I don't usually play the test builds or the stuff like that. Um was it PTR or whatever? Public test realm. Diablo 4. Where the hell am I going? Where am I going? Okay. I'm just like, see you. I don't know where the fuck I was on it. I was on an adventure there. Doo -doo -doo. Yeah, I've done like test servers and stuff for 7 Days to Die and other games like that, but generally speaking, I don't often, because it's just like, somebody else will play it. They'll figure out what's going on with it. I don't like Discord, so I don't use Discord. So I couldn't, unless they have other places where you can report issues. I really couldn't anyway. Wee. All right. It was this aisle, wasn't it? Okay. This is the tedious stuff that I tend to do offline. Because I'm just like, they don't want to see this. This is boring. And then I'd fucking sit on the stream and do pricing for like 2 hours. And for some reason, I think that's content. I'll be worried about the craziest stuff and then do something that completely contradicts it. It's just like, oh man, they're not gonna watch this. This is boring. But let me sit here and do pricing for like 2 hours. They'll like that. That'll keep them awake. I have just chosen a new platform to Discord, open source, no data harvesting. Man, I just don't like those platforms in general, man. They're just a hassle to me. It's just like a whole separate place you got to go to do stuff, and I'm just like, I don't wanna. If it ain't on YouTube or on Steam, then I don't want to go nowhere else. But that's just me being a lazy bastard. Are you gonna sing happy birthday to me in 5 minutes? I'm gonna tell you happy birthday in 5 minutes. Probably not gonna sing. Because I want you to enjoy your birthday. Like a good friend. Doo doo doo. All right, that was an ordeal, but it's done. Okay, look at this. Look at it. We got product on the shelf. And now, when I purchase them, I can expect my employees to just... What was that? Was there like a screen tear or something that just happened? Or are my eyes like breaking? When you and Monkey play another game together, if you redo rap, it'll be the return of Anita Sharkeesian. Oh, I miss Anita Sharkeesian. There you go. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? I love this. This is great. All right, all right, all right. We are bringing it together, ladies and gentlemen. I loved Raft. Oh man, we did a whole series on Raft, and it was something. Oh man, I think I want to go watch that again. We had a lot of fun playing Raft. Sometimes I go back and watch like series that we've done. Mostly it's because like I'm just like reminiscing about hanging out with my homie playing games. Back in the good old days when people used to actually make money on YouTube. Boop. The roar of glory. Jen, that moment lives rent free in my head. Like you you actually made a core memory for me with that because that is something I will never forget. And it wasn't even like it was particularly like a thing, you know? It just it was a moment that I can't forget. I can never forget that moment. 'Cause every time I think about Raft, I remember that. Oh man, you had to be there. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Why did y'all let me do that? Oh god, thank God for vending machines. Oh man, that was almost really bad. Okay. Why did y'all let me do that? Holy crap. I just like spent all the money. All of my employees were gonna quit tomorrow at the same time. Woo, that was gonna be spicy. Uh Yikes. Do they still bring out updates for Cooking Sim 2? Yeah, they just haven't they haven't dropped one recently, like in the immediate future. In the immediate present? I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I need to eat something. I think I'm getting delirious because I'm hungry. All right. Don't forget to hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. We will be wrapping up the stream here in a little bit. I still got some stuff I need to do, but go ahead and hit that like button ahead of time. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't yet, so that way, well, you got to hit the notification bell and confirm with them that you want to be notified after you hit the notification bell because that's how YouTube works now. Also, too, if you could take a moment after the stream ends to leave any kind of comment in the comment section, it doesn't really matter what it is. You can say "Hey," you can say "Stupid stream." It doesn't matter what it is. Just a very short, nice comment to help with the algorithm for the stream. They like to see that type of engagement. Happy birthday, Diesel! A very happy birthday to you. I hope you're gonna have a. I hope you got a lot of fun plans ahead. Oh man, I had these back here this whole time. Well, I got more shelves if I need them. I completely forgot that I had those. Oof. All right. Yeah, so it's gonna. Oh, okay. So we have to play through another day and see if people are actually gonna buy these. Well, we did establish that they would buy them at 60%. We don't know about 70 though. 70 is unconfirmed. All right. Anyway, we spent oh my god. Jesus Christ. Look how much money that is. Total profit negative $214,000. No plan, sleep then work. Huzzah! That's unfortunate. So will this store grow in size like the first store? I mean, it's starting to. We already got this side covered, and then we're getting stuff up here now. Like we got all this room up here, so I'm gonna probably have to use a lot of this space, considering how many products are in this game. So we're gonna try to use it all if we can. And also, don't forget that new product mods are coming out almost daily. So every time they add new stuff, then we're gonna add new stuff. Should be fun. Did I open the store? I don't think I opened. Oh no, they're still okay. They're still putting stuff. We gotta get more donuts. Can't run out of donuts. All right, open up the store. We're gonna see if these consoles sell. They're all at a 60%. No, that's not true. I keep saying 60% markup, and that's always not true. They're at like a 22% markup. Apparently, people don't like that though. We'll see how many consoles we sell today. We're gonna get a lot of people complaining. Somebody's got to buy it. Come on, who's gonna be the first? Oh, oh, there we go. Hell yeah. A proud owner of a new Switch. Oh my god, I just realized that this Switch 2 is double the price of the original Switch. Okay, so this box looks right for a Switch. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is this just the controller? Or is this the actual... What? What you mean not worth $366? Wow. If you broke, just say that. Thanks for the stream and the tips. We'll be back again. Oh, have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Much appreciated. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Someone's got to buy your bootlegs. Bootlegs? That's the actual... It's really that small? Oh, maybe they packaged it differently. Yep, Raina, have a good one. We'll be streaming again soon. All right, all right. Okay, we got another customer. They just buying the switches, I think. He grabbed something. I don't think it was a switch. Was it a switch? Oh yeah, I think it was. Oh, did she buy a PlayStation? A $975 PlayStation? Oh, Jesus. Look at that. Oof. Oof. That's a lot of moolah. Did this mod come with the Switch? No, I don't think it did, actually. I don't think it did. They are buying these consoles just very slowly, but that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. So this is actually working out because they are selling, they're just selling slowly, and I'm actually making a profit on them instead of these being like these super expensive items that keep flying off the shelves like super fast, and I have to keep running back trying to like keep up because they're selling basically just as good and as fast as everything else. Now we got a little bit of control over the situation. You're a joke, lady. You're a joke. Have you ever considered that? Jesus Christ. That dude, I don't know why that man walking towards me like that was just kind of like my heart rate increased a little bit. I felt like I was playing one of those like horror games. Uh I don't even know what to call them. Those like indie horror games, I think. I be seeing Markiplier play all the time. What's that series? The Fears to Fathom. That one's kind of crazy.
Had a little discount.
Wish this had a little discount. You can't believe the PlayStation cost $610. I don't know why. You live in this society too. We all, we all do. We all live in a society. Learn to embrace it. I am very curious to see how many people at the end of the day complain. Is the traffic low or is it just me? It says it's 19 out of 40 potential people that could be in the store. I don't know how that's like how that. I guess the number's going up as I'm complaining about it. It would be cool if a modder made a video game testing station. How would this? How would save be affected by game updates to other departments and new departments added? Um, I don't. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. We'll have to see. I don't think it's gonna be an issue though. Yeah, things can happen though, guys. Like their problems can arise regardless of if it was intentional or not. So be mindful of that.
These prices are
For stuff you will not sell in this save. Oh, I mean, we're just gonna ignore it. Like it's not gonna be a thing. Just like we're ignoring everything else. So like all this stuff right here, they're not unlocked because I haven't bought anything in them, and I don't plan on buying anything in them. Well, the clothing one is, but I bought all the clothes already. I did buy the music and the sports, the first license in these, just so I could see if there was any any mod stuff in them. There wasn't, unless there was. Unless there was, could have been wrong about that. You think they're gonna let us get more vending machines in the future? I think that'd be kind of cool. All right. Uh, this day is starting to wind down. They did buy some of these consoles though. They weren't like flying off the shelves, but like I said, that's exactly what I wanted. I did not want them to be flying off the shelves.
If it's not available, I'll skip it for now.
Oh, yeah. I'm probably not gonna. I mean, sports paraphernalia is kind of outside of the scope of what I'm trying to do with this store. Um, so if I do add something like that, it'll be like a last minute thing and I'll make a section specifically for that stuff. It'll be like a, I've already bought or downloaded everything else, so let's do these two, I guess, one of those type of situations. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Um, what's the plan? Probably continue my vanilla one. Oh yeah, I'll probably get the sports drinks in the phone cases. Yeah, yeah. There's like energy drinks and monster drinks or something like that. I think I saw. Okay. All right. So the store is officially closed, I believe. I think we did pretty good. Consoles got sold. Yeah, I'll probably bounce back to my original, and then if new stuff comes out, we'll hop over to the modded one and add new stuff. And this is also like this game save will also still be available. This will be the place I come to like test out new mods and stuff like that. So whenever like interesting new mods come out, I'll use this save for that stuff and we'll just continue playing our vanilla playthrough. Did you know there's a rich customer mod? Yes. Where you can just like take off the preference limitations for people and they'll just like spend whatever on anything. Ding. I really like this. I'm glad that I sat through him trying to teach me how to do this because this actually looks so much better than what I was doing. It's much more compact and makes a lot more sense. All right, let's check our end of the day stats here. We made a profit of 62,000. We still sold around 1,700 items, which is around what we usually do end up selling. 45 products found expensive. So that's 45 customers we potentially missed out on, but we still got over 70,000 in total sales, which I don't know how that translates usually, but I think that's pretty good. I think those are pretty good numbers. Total customers 528. I'm not exactly sure about that. We have to go back in the stream and look at the old progress reports and see how the numbers compare, but for now, I'm going to make my wife some food so that way when she gets home she can eat. And then I'm going to play Diablo until I fall asleep. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Had a lot of fun as usual. I'll see you guys on the next one.